Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on crypto. Hope you're having a great day. So we got a few things to talk about as usual. U.S. Representative Patrick McHenry laced into the CFTC and the SEC over their handling of the crypto and fintech spaces. Shocker there. And he's not the only one. You figure there are more. He's just put it out there dead straight up. It's kind of cool. Coinbase is going to change their listing practices but stemming from a whole bunch of insider trading allegations. So we'll get into that as well, so you can see why we kind of need regulation, that kind of thing. Not talking about big cages, I'm just talking about some guardrails. DEUS Financial has undergone a second hack that's cost the DEUS Financial DAO, or Decentralized Application Organization. I forget what it stands for. I'll have to look that up for you. Give me a couple of seconds because I don't have that memorized. I apologize. Decentralized Autonomous Organization. And it cost them $13.5 million because that's what was stolen. I know that kind of sucks. It is what it is. Things happen. But if you want to have a strong DeFi space, you kind of got to step up your security, which means that you're going to have to start going through more stringent tests of your code. We can get into that. But in more news, BlackRock doing another fringe move, launching an ETF directed at blockchain and other technologies called iShares. So that's kind of cool because, they've been staying away from direct dabbling into crypto. So that's kind of a big deal. Let's see, Bitstamp. This is actually very interesting. Bitstamp released a report saying that specifically the UK and EU are undergoing, it's harder to have crypto adoption there, or it's seemingly low at the moment. Interesting, but any adoption is positive, right? But we'll get into that because that announcement's a little misleading on that report. So, the SEC and the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. Clearly neither one of them are doing a great job. I told you there's another agency that's not doing such a great job. They're calling for a specific separate agency to go do it. And I know I mentioned it a little bit yesterday, but I wanted to mention it again today because it's kind of a big deal and it kind of plays into a couple of things that also happened today. There should be a clear regulator for, I guess, financial services in the crypto space or the crypto space. I don't know if it should be separate from or a part of, but so far the groups that, oversee the financial space aren't doing so well with crypto, right? I mean, this is kind of fairly simple. I mean, you sit down, you listen to the people that are in the industry, you look at what kind of effects it could have on your constituents, and you try to craft a framework for which you can have regulation. One that doesn't stymie growth or otherwise impede the industry, but also protects, the regular investor and not just the institutional investors. You don't want to get too crazy with it because truthfully, it can slip out of your hands and you'll just have a black market where, people are just tapping into crypto and it would be really hard to stop it. So you can work with it and you should work with it because people are looking for regulation. It's not like people are against it. They're looking for regulation, but they want sound regulation. They want reliable regulation and they want fair regulation. Yes, I'm looking at the SEC and Ripple, just saying. Anyway, that's what Patrick McHenry, a rep, is looking for, U.S. representative. Coinbase, again, playing toward better regulation, is reacting to the latest allegations of insider trading. And they say they're going to change their listing practices. And that's actually a big deal because you can look at the on-chain data, analyze that data, and basically, guess at what the next tokens or coins that are going to be listed on Coinbase. In which case, you would go out, you'd buy those coins, looking at the pop that's going to happen. Pop happens, you go sell the coins, you make money. Nobody knew. It recently happened, and it was person bought coins or people bought coins, specifically the coins that Coinbase was listing. Not like one or two, but not like and more. No, specifically those coins. So yeah, they have to kind of respond to that. So what they're going to do is they're going to alter how they handle on-chain data, so that they can kind of hide, so you can't just guess, look at the chain data and guess as to what's going to be on there. The second thing, which is very important, is they're going to adjust their API. Now think about it. They've got to get their API out to developers and everybody else that's tapping into their systems, that's doing all kinds of stuff, via the API. But as you know, and I'm looking at how Tesla has snuck in hints that Doge would be involved in, with whatever Tesla's doing. I think right now you can actually purchase Tesla merch. I don't know if you can purchase a car yet, but the code is there. So it's something similar to the API. If the code is there, then that's going to tell you what's coming out next. And that's kind of hard to mask. So that would be revamping the scheme. Now, what they said was, hey, we can't look at everything, but we're at least taking steps to try to address this. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know how far it's going to go, but we'll see, because enough of those allegations have been thrown about that it kind of makes you scratch your head, as to what's going on over there. The whole BlackRock thing is kind of amazing. 10 trillion in assets under management. And, they don't really, they really don't want to be involved directly in crypto at this time, I think. So what they're doing is they're doing a whole bunch of fringe things, right? And this latest one is launching iShares, which is an ETF focused at blockchain and other technologies that would enable their investors to actually be involved with Bitcoin and Ethereum without actually holding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And there you go. So that's an influx of money that eventually would find its way to Bitcoin and Ethereum, whether it be through miners or direct holdings, whatever it is. But it would eventually that money would find its way, and people would be able to diversify their investments. Very interesting, because we're talking about a lot of money. Being the size of BlackRock, they would attract, I would think, a whole lot of money, especially in a burgeoning space such as crypto. Now, Bitstamp, this kind of hits close to home. Bitstamp says, well, 2 out of 5 people out of the 23,000 people surveyed in the UK and EU, they don't trust crypto or they are not knowledgeable about crypto. And you stop, leads toward adoption. And you say, well, but that means that 3/5 of the people know about crypto and trust crypto. Just looking at the flip side. But that still is an uphill battle for adoption, or, just something to be overcome, to gain further adoption of crypto, over there. Now, my company, Rebel Reach, is a web hosting platform and web marketing platform. And what we did is we integrated 3 different coins. I'm not going to say what coins they are now, because we haven't launched yet. But as we get closer, and I think it'll be this month. I'll put it to you like that. It's going to be this month. We'll make the announcement. 3 coins are involved. We're testing right now. So everything's been integrated, but now we're just hammering it. We're just hammering. And we're like right there. So what that means is, and I had a conversation, I think I mentioned this yesterday, I had a conversation with my friend Patrick, who said, well, you're ahead of time, right? And I told him, I said, we're not, because we're going to be a part of the companies that are enabling other businesses that are interested in e-commerce or already involved in e-commerce, that are interested in collecting payments via crypto, but don't know how. And the platforms that are out there right now don't have the functionality. We're going to have the functionality. It's going to be built into the platform. right? We didn't access a third party to go build something. We built it in-house, so it's nice and safe, secure, and we wouldn't be taking a piece of that transaction. So somebody would be paying the fee to transfer the money, but we wouldn't be taking any of that fee. And that's the big deal. And we would teach them, hey, these are the wallets that we think are okay. Go do your own research. As I tell you, go find a wallet. And then now you give us the public key, not the private key, the public key. That's how people send you money. We put that on your store. And now when somebody clicks on the cart to check out, they can say PayPal, authorized.net, or crypto. And you can set your price in fiat or you can set your price in crypto. That enablement of business, right, goes a big way toward adoption. Every business is owned by a person or persons. So it's a big deal that they be able to offer that as a service. And maybe most of the people that walk into the store or purchase online don't know that. But there would be something there that says, hey, we accept digital assets. And that increases the curiosity around crypto, increases people being knowledgeable about crypto, and then people doing crypto. Remember when Apple Pay first came out? Took a minute, right? Apple Pay, Google Pay, the chips. It took a minute for that adoption to happen. And now people can't live without it. Took a minute for people to hop on to Venmo and Cash App, but people are hopping on it. Zelle, people are hopping on it. This is another thing that'll just be a minute before people hop on it. So looking at that, by launching, our platform with a crypto feature, along with the vast other features that we have, we're looking to enable businesses to make a smooth transition from not accepting crypto to accepting crypto. And that doesn't mean they don't accept other payment methods. It just means they'd be able to add that to the list. And that might attract more people because there are a lot of people holding crypto wallets that would actually like to use their crypto, not just hold on for dear life, but use it. So that's kind of a big deal. So I'll be making that announcement fairly soon. Like I said, by the end of the month, and it'll be nice. It'll be very nice. Anyway, let's go take a look at the numbers because it wasn't such a great day, but I think it's a great day if you're looking to invest over time, which is what I'm doing. So in a down market, look at how far down everybody is. Look at this. All the way down, the whole row. Everybody's a loser. Everybody's a loser here. Zcash down, Harmony down. Let's see who else is on here that's down. ApeCoin down 13%. So that pop as high as 23 and beyond that I saw, okay, they're down now. I think they missed their high by like 40 cents, their all-time high by 40 cents. Big deal that it's dropped. In a day, it's dropped 13%. And that's the day before their land auction. It's supposed to happen tomorrow. So that's kind of a big deal. Looking at Phantom, down 14%. Pocket Network, down 15%. Again, we're not looking at SafeMoon, but it is a coin, it is ranked, but we're not looking at that. I'm not touching it. You want to touch it? Go ahead. I'm not touching it. We have almost no winners. Look at this, right there. That's it. And are they really winners? Are any of these coins anything that I would be looking at? The answer is no. The answer is no. Not a single one of these coins. No. XDC Network is a coin that's on my list. That's something that I'm looking at. And there are specific reasons why I'm looking at it. There's a video that I did not too long ago. I think it was like a week ago or something like that, maybe a week or two. But there's a video where I mentioned that coin and it tells you why. You should go catch that because it's a good reason. It's a very good reason. But the fear index is down to 20. It was 23 yesterday. Remember that? So now we're deeply into extreme fear. Other people look at it as extreme fear. I look at it as stuff being on sale. And here's why. Market takes a downturn. Let's suppose it goes down below this. I'm already bought in here. If it dips again, I'm going to buy in again. Why is that? Because eventually, I believe it's going to come back up. And when it does, because I have different price points, I am dollar cost averaging and making it so that when it starts to step up, I've got low price coin that's about to hit good numbers. And that's most likely going to offset my higher price coin. Now, that's in addition to dollar cost averaging. That's the actual purchase. But looking at how I'm purchasing, my lower number is going to offset my higher number, gives me a kind of threshold that I would have to be at to actually turn a real profit, and I'll turn that profit sooner. Now, what that means is I have more things to play with, right? So I'm going to compare, well, did this one go up as fast as this one? Well, because I'm holding this one and it just went up, just shot up. I'm going to buy some of this one because I'm expecting it to shoot up. For instance, Cardano is about to have a hard fork called the Vassal fork, and it is expected to happen in June. I'm expecting Cardano to shoot up. And I really like Cardano. Like, really, really like. Okay? So looking at Cardano, I'm like, yeah, I'm all about it. Looking at Cardano, it's at, what, 81 cents right now? But look at this. It's all red. Let's go to the list, right? So looking at Cardano right here, it's at 81 cents. 81 cents. Just to take a peek, it was at $1.21 April 5th. It's at 81 cents. It's a 40-cent gain. That's almost a 33% gain. Even if you just said, okay, 30%. That's a huge gain. Huge. And we're expecting that this hard fork called the Vassal fork is going to increase speed and cut the sizes, which also decreases cost. I'm expecting big buy-in. So what am I doing? Yeah, that's it. I'm Cardano. That's right. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto. I hope you like what you see. I hope I'm helping you like I'm helping my kids. Do me a favor, hit the like button, definitely subscribe, and absolutely hit the notification bell so you know every time I drop a new video. Because I like to think I'm dropping pearls and people are paying attention. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.